Most trifling people aren't going to tell you that they're trifling up front. And that's why you need to know Partner Selection 101, especially because in the past, we have not done it so properly, ladies. So listen up, and I hope you get some. We live in the patriarchy, so we're taught to cater to the man. So everything is about the man. So therefore, we center men. So therefore, it's best to decenter men and focus on yourself. So I would say one of the main things in partner selection is focusing on yourself and making sure you know what it is that you want, what it is that you truly see a life for yourself looking like, and with whom you see it looking like. You know what I'm saying? So definitely knowing yourself and knowing what you want, focusing on yourself would all qualify into number one, or at least an aspect of partnership. Once you focus on yourself, realize that you are the prize. The next thing is that, okay, what type of lifestyle do you want? How do you see your life in the next 5 years? As a woman, of course, we're going to have to plan ahead. We're going to have to be, you know, future focused. You know what I'm saying? So the next thing is knowing the lifestyle that you want. Once you figure out, okay, this is how I center myself. This is the things that I like. These are the things I'm interested in. This is the type of lifestyle I would want to live. The next thing after that is, okay, what type of partner would provide such a lifestyle for you? And then you have to go to those places and to those areas and surround yourself, immerse yourself in those aspects of what you're trying to accomplish. So that's not on the highest totem pole, but that's definitely another aspect. Now, when it comes to the actual partner selection, it will be very beneficial for the partner to be at least 10 to 15 years older than you, the woman, or the femme. You know what I'm saying? It will be beneficial for the partner to be at least 10 to 15 years older than you, the woman, because as well as, if the closer they are in age, the clearly the better you have to look, to because okay, if you're gonna go close in age, and I don't really recommend it, but if you're gonna go close in age, you definitely have to be ready to go. Like, and when I mean ready to go, I mean ready to dip on him, ready to get another one real quick. You have to always be ready to trade him in quick, quick. You know what I'm saying? So the closer you are in age, the more you have to upkeep yourself like properly. You have to be like ready to go. You see what I'm saying? Train to go type of thing. TTG. Women, you have to be ready to go, meaning you have to be ready to drop them at a drop of a hat, period. Okay. So the closer you are in age, which I don't recommend, but the closer you are in age, the more on point you have to be, the more, ready to drop them and roll. You know what I'm saying? So don't get too comfortable at all. I would not recommend getting too comfortable, period. But definitely, the closer you are in age, the more you got to be ready to go. Okay. Period. So on that point of the closer you are in age, and I wouldn't recommend it. I say this because the larger the age gap, the more it gives the man or the masculine a chance to impress you, because he would have had more time on this earth to accomplish more things and to be more knowledgeable about a vast or a lot of different areas in life, so that he can truly impress you and that he can truly teach you some things. You know what I'm saying? And that you don't have to worry as much because he would have already gone through certain experiences, so that you have a real mentor, I guess, but not really, because you're the woman, you're the goddess, and no one competes with the goddess or the woman. And he has to understand that, which is why he has to prioritize you at all times and, provide for you fully. So when you're picking a partner, you have to look out for these key green flags, I guess you would say. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why it's important for the man to be able to properly impress you and provide for you fully is because let's say you want to start a family, which is typically why people, get married. One of the reasons, um, you know, and let's say you do want to start a family and you would definitely need a partner that can fully provide for you because why would you want a partner that wants you working while you're pregnant with his child? You know what I'm saying? So you would need someone that would make a sizable income to be able to fully provide comfortably for you, himself, and your child, if you are to have one. Not saying everybody wants to even have a child, everyone carries their relationship differently. But at the at the least, the male should be able to fully provide for you, especially if he has a significant age gap. And the less of an age gap, the more he will be a tad bit more feminine because he's going to be comparing himself to you in the long run because he's going to say, hey, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do that? Whereas an older man or masculine understands his role on earth and in life, and that he is to tries at least to satisfy the goddess, which, is very difficult because we definitely, you know, our tastes only increase in life for the most part. So, yeah, you would definitely have to be making more and more of an income. So, someone our equal age tend not to be able to fully provide that for us, which is why in the long run, you tend to see a lot of marriages with same age or near age couples breaking up in about 10 to 15 years for the most part. And then, of course, the man is seeing another woman, often about 10 to 15 years younger than he is, because he's able to very much impress that woman and, fully provide for her if need be. And if you are in a, I guess, 50-50 relationship or paying any of the bills, slowly try to back away from that so that he can stand up and be a man. Men like to be able to fully provide for their partner because it makes them feel masculine. It kind of increases that testosterone. It makes them feel like yes, and you want him to feel like yes, okay? Because then you're gonna feel like yes, okay, and everyone in the family is gonna be feeling like yes because that's the way it's supposed to be. But in the long run, you know, romantic relationships tend to become familiar relationships for the most part. So you tend to want the familiar relationship to be more on your side, meaning, well, meaning it tends to be it ends up in three categories. Okay. If the relationship is that you two are going 50-50, in the long run, you'll become like brother and sister. If in the relationship, so that's category number one, brother and sister. It ends up being brother and sister. In category number two, if the woman, for whatever reason, is the one that is providing fully or for the most part, then she's going to end up being like a mother to him in the long run. So it'll be like a mother-son relationship. And then if the man is providing fully for the woman, in the long run, it'll be like a father-daughter relationship. So naturally, out of all three of those categories, the father-daughter relationship will be the more appropriate natural nature type of category to fall into because every other category is detrimental to society. The father and the mother and son, the son is going to try to escape the mother's confines, her tight hold, if you know what I'm saying, because a woman that's paying all the bills, oh, you better know that she's trying to run something, period. And it's more so masculine of her to do that because she's taking care of the man, which is going to make the man feel small. It's going to make him feel like a little big. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that does not help society in the long run when it comes to those type of relationships. So you can X that type of relationship out. And if you are in that type of relationship, figure out a way to try to start reversing the roles, okay? Because that's naturally how maybe it should be. Who knows? But science says so. So that will be an X'd out one, the mother and son eventuality of the familial relation. Then the brother and sister, 50-50. You're around the same age, you're going 50-50. It's not in the long run, the brother is not trying to he's gonna wanna outdo his sister. He's gonna wanna compete with his sister. He's gonna feel like, "Why am I doing this? Why should I have to do this when she's has an able body?" Because he has not yet realized that no matter what, he's gonna be providing for he's supposed to be providing fully for a woman, and it's not gonna feel right to him, no matter how beautiful the woman is, no matter how none of that. Unless she looks significantly better than him, you know what I'm saying? And then she can go and drop him at a moment's notice and go get another one, even better than him. She has to stay on her P's and Q's at all times to be able to, quick level up and go get another one. So if it's that type of situation, it definitely has a chance, I believe. But if not, if it's just a, general normal 50-50 relationship and, and they're both looking averagely good, oh yeah, in the next 10 to 15 years, someone's going to want to escape, okay? Even the woman, she's not going to feel, fully provided for. She's going to feel stressed out. She's going to start looking haggard. Definitely in category number one, where the woman is taking care of the man or fully providing in some way, shape, or form for the man. Oh, she's definitely going to be aging very quickly. So that might not be as bad on the 50-50 woman because she can also level up and go get a more wealthy man that's going to fully provide for her. Oh yeah, so she still has a chance. And she even still has a chance for him to level up and provide fully. So in my book, the Pick Me Awareness Hotline Rehab Recovery Center, I list all of these things in one of my chapters. So go and check it out. It's available on Amazon.com. So it's the Pick Me Awareness Hotline Rehab Recovery Center by TheGoddessUniverse.com, the-goddessuniverse.com. Okay. But yes, so in the 50-50, I call it a coin toss because it's 50-50. You know what I'm saying? You get it, coin toss 50-50. So it can change into him fully providing and continuing what he's, taking the ball from you and just taking it fully and providing, and or it can go the other way, which is he starts providing for a younger woman. So you have to, as the woman in that situation, you have to always be on your P's and Q's. And then you have the more beneficial father-daughter relationship, I guess, because in the long term, most romantic relationships turn familial. So I just wanted to reiterate that. So for the man that fully provides for the woman and the kids and everything like that, that's a more beneficial, more natural type of relationship anyway, because the man wants to fully provide for his woman. He wants to have that ego to say, I fully take care of all of this. You know what I'm saying? She don't want for nothing. And that's what all men would like for. That's what all men strive for. And the woman, she wants to be taken care of. She doesn't want to have to stress going out into the world trying to provide and protect for herself when she has a man that's living in her home and sleeping in the same bed with her, she has children with him. Why would she want to be going out into the world, into the rat race, and just making herself tired, haggard, age faster? You know what I'm saying? No. A man that truly loves his woman or is truly invested in his woman doesn't want her to stress or want for nothing. He's going to provide and protect and make sure she has everything that she needs. So that type of relationship, it tends to be the age gap. So at least 10, I would say at least 10 to 15 years of an age gap. Those tend to be the more beneficial, successful, well, I would say more beneficial relationships for women in the long run because she hopefully gets exactly what she wants out of it up front, which I would recommend to all women. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. All right, get everything you want up front, or or whatever you can that the person is willing to provide for you at the time. And if they want to provide you more, great. If not, you know what you got to do. Go get another one. Don't ever feel bad about leveling up. And even me, I'm not fully leveled up. You know what I'm saying? I've been focused on my business, my book, my full-time job, and a whole bunch of other stuff, my family, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, so you know, pick and choose when you want to focus on yourself, but you should always at least try to make yourself look a little bit decent. Okay, unless you're doing like a skit for a show or something like that, then okay, understandable. But yeah, try to look, you know, decent, because again, every man that's willing to provide for you, if he sees you, you know what I'm saying? That's another chance for you to, you know what I'm saying, get a provider person that, can definitely be there for you and look out for you. And, of course, while you're doing your own things. So I would definitely prioritize you focusing on yourself. That's why I said that that's numero uno for the most part, or definitely a key aspect of partner selection is knowing yourself, knowing what you want. You only know what you want truly at the, bottom of your heart, you know what I'm saying? And the life that you want. And it doesn't have to resemble anybody else's. Okay? It don't gotta resemble nobody else's, because you know the type of lifestyle that you're trying to lead ultimately. And it might not look like everybody else's, okay? Because are you the same as everybody else? I don't think so. So therefore your lifestyle won't look the same as everybody else. So make sure you know what you want, so that no matter what anybody says, you feel safe and secure and solid in what you have chosen. So that no matter how great or how not great somebody else's life looks, you feel secure in what you've chosen for yourself, and it gives you a peace of mind. And I think that's the most important thing in any of this, is having peace of mind. So whatever kind of lifestyle is going to provide you a peace of mind, I think that would probably be the route to go, and chase that. And even though I don't like the word goals, GOALS, because I much so prefer the word plan, PLAN, because it makes you actually put together action steps already. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it's not such a bad word. It's not a bad word, but I'm just saying, like, when you have this a plan, you actually already have steps in mind. But anyways, that's a whole nother topic. Let me know if you got anything out of this. If you want another part to this, or if you have any questions, make sure you type it down below in the comments, and like, subscribe, do what you need to do. And don't forget, I'm the Yoruba Goddess Ottick. I'm your confidence curator, the Sour Patch Kid, and as well as the partner selection specialist. So, yeah, let me know what you think. And if you have any questions, or if you can relate to anything, or if you have any pointers or anything that you think might be beneficial to other young ladies, comment it below. And yeah, make sure you visit the-goddessuniverse.com, and make sure you sign on to my Patreon. The lowest level is the House of the Chaotics, and then we have the House of the House of the Galactias. So it's just a lot, and House of the Top Tier Goddess. But you have to actually qualify to join in the House of the Top Tier Goddess. You have to be able to communicate or inform other young goddesses. So even if you pay for it, if you're not, like, what I'm saying, helping other young goddesses, or at least, trying to spread message in your own way, then, it's an exclusive club, you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, check out the Patreon, the Yoruba Goddess Chaotic, as well as the-goddessuniverse.com, and, my YouTube, the Yoruba Goddess Chaotic, as well as the Facebook and Twitter and all those things, TikTok at Life Auditor 007. And yeah, till next time.